think I got my swagger back.
This video is brought to you by catbeast.com. Design your own custom snapbacks and hats.
What's up, Pack Nation? It is Pack here. Now, I just saw the Toronto Raptors win the Eastern Conference Finals and are going to the NBA Finals for the first time in their careers. This has honestly got me hyped, and I believe the Raptors have a genuine chance as long as Kevin Durant doesn't come back. If he does, we're gonna have to see. I'm actually pretty excited about this series. Listen, the Raptors won both games they played against the Warriors this season, and I think it's actually going to be a much more interesting finals than most people believe. But it doesn't matter about what my opinion is. I wanted to know what NBA 2K19's simulation slot. So I simulated the NBA Finals in Start Today, and I'm going to tell you guys the 10 things I noticed that happened when I simulated the NBA Finals for NBA 2K19. Now, before this video starts, be an OG, join the Pack Nation, and subscribe. Also, I want to say thank you to catbeast.com for sponsoring this video. Thank you to you guys. Y'all are the homies. Let's get this video started. Now, after simulating the entire finals of the Warriors versus the Toronto Raptors, I'm going to tell you guys the 10 things I specifically noticed, starting with the first thing, and that is that Steph Curry is going to go nuclear. He's going to have one of the greatest finals performances ever. According to NBA 2K19, every single game he balls out. He is a leading scorer for the Warriors in every single finals game except for game 3, where DeMarcus Cousins is going to outscore him by 1 point. Steph is getting consistently 30 points a game, I think averaging about 32 or 33 points a game in the entire finals. Listen, Steph Curry has never won a Finals MVP, and he tries his hardest to get it this season. As Steph Curry has been playing so far, that might genuinely happen. Ever since Kevin Durant injured, Steph Curry has been going insane and been looking like all of a sudden the best player in the postseason. I know Kawhi has been doing it for the entire postseason, but Steph has been doing it for a good while now, and it's pretty exciting, and who knows, he might actually win his first Finals MVP ever. The second thing that happens that I thought was interesting is that DeMarcus Cousins is actually going to be ready for the finals. According to 2K, DeMarcus Cousins is going to play game 1 of the NBA Finals against the Raptors. Now listen, DeMarcus Cousins did exactly what Kevin Durant did. Well, not exactly what he did, but DeMarcus Cousins was the best player on a team. He wanted to play for somewhere where he was going to have more success. I don't blame him there, but he goes to the Warriors for really cheap, and it destroys the competitiveness of the NBA. It is not fun at all. It's really a lame move to do, but he does it, and ever since then, he has missed a large part of the season and playoffs because he's been injured. Now, they announced that he's going to probably miss game 1, but just today, they actually announced that he might actually play game 1. So it's kind of like a 50-50 shot he's going to play whether or not, but they believe, or NBA 2K19 believes, that DeMarcus Cousins is going to play the very first game of the NBA Finals, and this should be pretty interesting. I mean, would you blame the guy? He came to this team to win a championship. It would be stupid to win a championship and never even put a foot on the court and not even be important with the championship. At least you got to play. You got to make yourself seem like you actually earned it instead of just gaining it doing nothing. So DeMarcus Cousins is most likely going to come back because he wants to feel like he earns this championship if they win it. The next thing that happens, or at least probably will happen, is that Kevin Durant is going to return after game 1. So it has been made pretty clear that Kevin Durant has a calf injury and that he's been out for a couple games now in the playoffs. And now they have announced that he's going to miss game 1 for sure. So Kevin Durant is not looking too hot right now. There might even be a possibility that he's going to miss the entire playoffs, but according to NBA 2K19, he's actually going to return after game 1. So in the game, the Warriors get blown out because remember, the Raptors have home court advantage actually. I know people are forgetting that, but they had a better record than the Warriors, so the Raptors do have home court advantage this series. So because of that, at least in game 1, the Raptors blow out the Warriors without Kevin Durant. So what happens in the game is that Kevin Durant comes back and they decide, okay, maybe they do need him. So he forces himself to come back when he's not 100%. It's believed that he's going to do that. And because of that, at number 4, Kevin Durant is going to struggle. Remember, he was doing ridiculous against the Clippers and in the playoffs so far. He was playing nuclear the whole time. Then he got injured, And now it's expected he's going to come back rushed, and he's not going to be doing very, very good. Only averaging about 21 a game, which is way less than what he was before. And even then, he was having games where he was only getting like 14 or 17 a game. Kevin Durant is not expected to ball out. And if the Warriors want to win this championship 3 times in a row, they're really going to need Kevin Durant to ball out. They need him to be that finals MVP that they know he can be. But Kevin Durant is not going to be the only one that sucks. At number 5, Kyle Lowry is also going to suck until it matters. Okay, so Kevin Durant is not going to be the only one that struggles. The Raptors' most tenured player will be bad for most of this series. Like literally for most of the series, he's not going to be very good. He has like one good game until the end. Now, there has always been this joke that Kyle Lowry is not clutch and chokes in the playoffs, just like DeMar DeRozan at the time. I feel like Kyle Lowry has redeemed himself this year. This postseason, he's been doing very good, honestly. I think he's had some pretty good scoring games. But in the finals, according to 2K, the stage is bigger, the lights are brighter, and he's going to do bad every single game except for Game 7, where he basically wins the Raptors their first championship by scoring 33 points. At number 6, you heard me right, the Raptors win the championship. The Raptors beat the Warriors in a 7-game series, Game 7, 4-3. It is the Raptors who win the championship, not the Warriors, according to 2K. Now, I know a lot of you are probably like, well, this isn't really going to happen. But listen, I don't know about y'all, but I'm rooting for the Raptors. Even though Kawhi left my Spurs, you know what? I'm dealing with it. Everyone is a fan of Canada today. I'm going to deal with it. I want the Raptors to beat the Warriors, and the game wants the Raptors to beat the Warriors too. They believe they will. I mean, do you blame them? They have a solid team. Like, they match up pretty dang well. Assuming Kevin Durant doesn't come back, okay? Let's just say that, because there's a chance that might not happen. Kawhi can guard Klay. Danny Green could probably guard Curry, at least bother him a little bit. Let anybody else beat you. And Marc Gasol used to be a defensive player of the year. He can guard DeMarcus Cousins. Besides that, let anybody else beat you. Let Iggy beat you. Let Draymond Green beat you. It doesn't matter. And the Raptors have a genuine chance. I don't think there's anyone on that team that can really guard Kawhi, and they can give him trouble. But I don't think anybody could really guard Kawhi. So there's a genuine chance the Raptors could win. I believe it can happen. But it wasn't easy. At number 7, the Raptors almost blow a 3-1 lead. Yes, they were leading the series 3-1, and then the Warriors come back and almost do what the Cavs did to them. That would have been hilarious, and the memes would go insane. But the Raptors in Game 7, like I said, Kyle Lowry goes nuclear and wins them. But even though Kyle Lowry, the most tenured Raptors player ever, does great for Game 7, they don't give him the Finals MVP. At number 8, it's actually Kawhi who's going to win the Finals MVP. Kawhi Leonard is going to be a 2-time Final MVP according to NBA 2K19. Just like Kevin Durant, he's going to be also a 2-time NBA champion while having a bad quad the entire, almost playoffs basically. Kawhi Leonard is going to be the best Raptor ever after one season. Isn't that crazy? Not only that, he's going to be as successful as Kevin Durant. That's just crazy for me to think about because he was injured for like a year and a half and still comes back even better. At number 9, even though Kawhi does amazing, he's going to leave the Raptors anyways. According to NBA 2K19, Kawhi is leaving. Now, I don't agree with where they think he's going. They think he's going to the 76ers. That's just not going to happen. But they believe that Kawhi Leonard is going to leave the Raptors for sure this postseason. So even though he wins the championship, because apparently Kawhi Leonard doesn't like happiness. That's clearly what's happening. And he's not the only one leaving. At number 10, Kevin Durant is also going to leave. Even though he comes up short in the NBA Finals with the Warriors, arguably the best team ever, they believe that Kevin Durant will not want to redeem himself. He's going to leave anyways. I personally do disagree with that. Of all the things on this list, this is probably the most unrealistic. If Kevin Durant loses the championship with the Warriors this season, I have no reason why to believe he would not stay to want to win one more time with the Warriors to prove that they really do need him. I don't know. And apparently he goes to the Pacers, which is really stupid. But those are the 10 things that NBA 2K19 predicts will happen. That is it for this video, you guys. Personally, I'm excited. I just hope it's a fun finals. I know I'm going to watch every game and it's going to be a great time no matter what. Unless it's a Warriors sweep, then I'm going to be very depressed. But besides that, I hope it's a good finals. I hope you guys enjoy watching it too. And that is all for this video. Again, if you like this channel, give it a sub. If you have any ideas for a video, leave it in the comments below. And I'll see you guys next time.
I think I got my swagger back.
Jackson dirty. Yeah. You know me.